What that mean?
Anyway,
Save.
well, I guess I won't be doing the show by myself. I guess my
Hold on,
future
give me.
partner will do the show with me. Aren't you nice? Aren't you nice enough to do that?
Thank you so much.
Uh-huh.
Here we go. That's better. Can you hear me now?
I don't know why I do that every single time. And I just be trying to make so that
I'm
your
about to
face could
say,
be seen.
why did you make it so like
I
big?
don't
Now
know.
look
I
like,
was just trying to make it so that people that you could be also seen.
oh,
Mm.
so I just got through watching that new Transformers.
Mm-hmm.
Yo,
Uh-huh.
it was like that. It was like that.
We're just gonna have to
Man, what are you doing to the screen?
I don't know. We're just gonna have to leave it like this, I guess. I can't figure it out to save my life.
I mean, that's okay. Just give up, okay? Just give up.
Apparently I'm gonna have to because what the fuck? Okay, you were saying
Yeah,
about
just
Transformers?
it was
I don't know.
off the chain.
Aha! I told you. I'm gonna be the judge of that.
Definitely not Spider better than Spider Man, but you know,
I didn't say it was better than Spider-Man. I
definitely not
can't
better than
say
Spider
something
Man.
is
But
better
yeah,
than something that I haven't seen, but it was definitely probably if I had to put it in ranking of all of the other Transformers,
the best Transformers.
I
Yes,
would
if you
put
said
it as the
put
best
it at the
Transformers.
top,
I would
put
put
it at
it
the
as the
top.
best
Just don't even
Transformers because
put it at the
with
top because
the second one coming into like a close second, and then the first one being like third for me.
yeah, I always had the first one kind of being in the top anything. Um, Now I will say this. Spoiler alert. I ain't gonna lie. There was some things. There was some things that kind of was like I'm looking at it like, what's going on, man? And then by the end of the movie, I said, okay, cool, because I don't know what was going on with Optimus,
So
but he was like on some.
but based
Huh?
on so like chronologically speaking, Bumblebee comes first, and then this one. So I
Okay, I was making
understood.
sure because like, did they? Okay, cause I'm glad you clarified that because I'm like, bro, Optimus, you done been in 7 movies, bro. Like
Yeah, so
humans always
chronologically
been on your
speaking,
side.
Bumblebee comes first because he sent Bumblebee here first, and Bumblebee was 1967. Um, and so then this is 94. So, and I understood because that's what AirRaiser had to explain was his attitude. And I understood his attitude. He wasn't necessarily pissing me off. It was the
It was
human
giving
boy
racist.
the human boy.
It
he
was giving.
was
It
making
was
me
giving.
mad. And like I
It was
understood
giving
both sides. I understand, but you have to understand that you're both on the same fucking side. And I'm glad
the
that they
same side,
realized it
like
later.
literally.
Without giving out
Yeah,
away
because
the
I was
end,
like,
I knew the end was coming. Just how they did it though, I was very happy, very impressed. Because they've been
listen,
talking about
I'm not
that
gonna
for
lie
a
to you.
while before the movie even came out.
First of all, okay, I mean, are we giving out spoilers on this live or what?
No,
Because
I said without giving away the end.
okay, so never mind. What when I all I'm gonna say is when he flipped that card over
Mm.
and it said what it said, he said me and my friend was like,
I said the catchphrase before he flipped the card over because I already knew what was going on because like I said they've been talking about that for at least 2 months before the movie even actually came out. An article popped up, but of course it was fucking CBR, which you know I hate, and CBR was like
mhm.
the reason why this would be a flop, and I'm like, shut up. And so I didn't even read that, but because there are so many books with that throughout the comic book series, and everybody's
My
done
friend
that.
asked me that. My
Yeah,
friend
and
asked
the
me,
problem
he's
is
like,
there's
oh,
so many
like,
comic books with that topic in particular. But so because there's so many, I knew it was coming. So I was wondering when they were going to try to pull that together. So I think they're going to do another one, of course, and that would be really great. So I like that,
all I'm gonna
and
say is this, when people watch it, they'll understand. But the next movie just catapulted. Like this was like the slingshot of the like when they announced this. Like now, I'm like, okay, when is this coming out? Because
Mhm.
we need that. Like yesterday, we needed that. Like yeah.
Now,
So
again, I'm not gonna say it was better than Spider-Man because, like I told you, I haven't even watched the first Spider-Man movie with Miles Morales. I mean, I started watching it and
it's
then I
it's
paused it, and then something else happened. I literally like never went back to it. I was enjoying what I was watching, but I just never went back to it, and I was never in a hurry to get back to it. But I'm also not in a hurry to watch this one, nor am I in a hurry to get to Beyond the Spider Verse either. However, I am going to watch them because I do like Miles Morales' character.
I mean, the fact
I
that you
just
just
have to
said
wait
you're
and
not
see.
in a hurry,
I'm not in a hurry. I'm not in a
but you was in a hurry to watch Transformers.
hurry. So I was in a hurry to watch Transformers because a rarity happened. Mom decided to go with us.
Oh, okay. Well, can you say a little bit less?
Exactly. Mom does not go with us to the movies. It like if she does, it is like a super rare occasion, and everybody ends up fucking going. So when we
Oh,
were
okay.
asking her if she was going to watch Transformers, because we already knew she wasn't going to go see Spider Man, and they went to go see Spider Man without me anyway. So when me and her were at the house, I was like, "Are you going to go with us to see Transformers?" And she was like, "I don't know." That thing that she does, and then the day before, she's like, "Well, I kind of want to, and I want to see because Bumblebee is in Transformers." And I was like, "She's gonna go."
Really?
As
Okay.
soon as she said
Well,
Bumblebee was in there and Bumblebee's her favorite, I was like, "Yeah, she's gonna go." So it was literally like a whole big ass deal that she decided to go. So yes, I did go.
yeah.
So
Oh,
you already know she don't go with us.
listen, that new Spider-Man is it's
I have
okay.
heard some comments about Hobby Brown, which I did like that Hobby Brown's um personality afterwards and not before, like his original personality. I don't like his original personality like that, but I do like that they get his personality afterwards. So I do appreciate that, and I do like Hobby Brown anyway. So I do want to see it
I mean,
specifically for Hobby Brown and to see how they did that.
I just really I'm trying to see what I can say without saying it and still say it at the same time. Um, fuck it. It's been a week, man. If you ain't seen it by now, like,
No. We always give 2 weeks. Relax.
who get 2 weeks?
I give
Who?
2 weeks. I give you 2 weeks.
And
If you ain't seen it by 2 weeks, I'm spoiling it
you
because
better than me.
everybody
I'm
ain't
giving
got a
48
chance. Yeah,
hours.
everybody ain't got a chance in the week to go see it, so they got two.
Everybody got chances, okay?
No,
Everybody like that.
they got
Everybody
two.
got chances to
That was a good
give
catch.
up. Just pick the phone up.
That was a good catch. Shut up.
Yeah, just pick the phone up. But it was just like the best Spider-Man movie, period, out of all
I
of
can buy
them.
that. Just based on things that
And
people have said, I can buy that.
just the story, really and truly, like it's kind of like what I like about what I like about the Miles Morales Spider-Man is like they are very much shattering expectations as far as like when I seen the first one, I kind of just watched it like, oh, okay, like it kind of like that new Ninja Turtles. Like I have like zero interest in watching the new Ninja Turtles, but when I watched it, well, like I said, I've seen, but like I kind of have the same thing about the Spider Man. When I watched, I was in the theater. I said, "Bro, this shit is amazing. Like, what's going? Like, what am I watching right now? Like, I really thought this was just like gonna be like a normal little, oh, la 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 la, like a little
But
cash
see,
grab.
Sony,
Oh, we'll make this.
that's one of the things that Sony typically does right is Spider-Man. Spider-Man is their
They
bread
better
and
because
butter.
that's their cash cow.
That's literally like
So
what they can do absolutely correctly is Spider-Man. It doesn't even have to be Spider-Man's associates. Like Craven the Hunter coming out. Craven the Hunter coming out and coming out as rated R is really fucking important because Craven the Hunter is that nigga. Okay. So I'm like,
wait a second. You can say that on live.
we're gonna move past that. So Craven the
Okay.
Hunter,
My man,
I
you
think
can
Craven the Hunter is going to be really good. So, and then
okay.
it's the fact that they have Craven the Hunter as rated R, which is really interesting to me. So I'm like,
Right.
okay, that is a good thing here. Um,
Hmm.
and then of course it's going to be rivaling when Deadpool 3 comes out because Deadpool 3 is going to be rated R and it's going to just be two star-studded movies, but this is something and it's Spider-Man related. So they've done pretty good with Spider-Man related things. Venom was good.
Shit. It was. It was good.
Venom, the first one, was good. I'm not going to comment on the second one. The first one
Okay.
was good. Morbius
It was good. It was
was
good enough.
terrible.
At the
Morbius was
bottom,
bad.
it was. I don't even know. When I went into the movie, I might have. I don't know what I expected, but it wasn't. It didn't give
I
whatever I
see.
thought it
I
was gonna
try
give.
not to give expectations when Sony does things that are not Spider-Man. When Sony does things that are not Spider-Man, I'm just like, okay. And I'm gonna go with a blank slate. I know what they're supposed to do. I know what he's supposed to be. I know what's supposed to be going on. And then every time I go in there without expectations, I don't get disappointed. But I ended up being disappointed anyway because I was just like, this cannot be real. And then y'all had the nerve to put it back in the movie theater as if you missed a
Put it
step.
back.
Yeah, so
What's
when it
the-
first came out, it just came back. And then there was something going on. I don't remember what it was, but they put it back. And I was like, what are you putting it back for? It was bad the first time. You didn't have to put it back to be bad again.
Maybe they thought it was like the Justice League, like
I don't know what they thought it was. There was something going on. There was like some kind of mix up, and I think they were like making like a joke or something, and their joke was putting it back in the movie theater or some shit. And I'm like, it did
see,
not
this how you know
increase
you
your
got
money.
too much. This how you know. This how you know you got too much money when you can just put a movie in the theaters, they take it out, then you pay them again. Here, put it back.
Put it back. Um, I don't know.
No,
They put it back, and it didn't even do good the second time. And I was just like, Morbius
it
was
might have
just
did
so
worse.
bad. So
Um,
I have some high hopes for Craven the Hunter because first of all
when is that coming out?
They're using Aaron Taylor Johnson. Aaron Taylor Johnson know what he's doing. And I think with these characters, they're starting to get insight from Kevin Feige about these Marvel characters. So hopefully so.
Wait a second. They don't
Oh,
read comic
and on the
books.
21st of this month, yeah, somebody in my comment section just brought it up. On the 21st of this month is Secret Invasion. I'm
Okay, I'm
ready.
glad you said that because I have to. I really got to catch up on a lot of stuff.
I'm ready.
Been so.
I'm so
I've been
ready
so.
for Secret Invasion. I
I'm
have
ready
to.
for the Marvels.
I am ready for the Marvels. The Marvels looks actually very interesting. I was very impressed by the trailer. So hopefully that does really well. And
Hmm.
I am ready for Deadpool 3 because I'm so tired of seeing these rumors floating around. I don't click on them. I actually skip past them all the time because I'm like,
What
y'all
rumors are you
don't
talking about?
know about
What room?
Halle Berry and um,
Holly Berry.
Halle Berry coming back as Storm and all this other stuff. It's just that the original X-Men coming back and all this other stuff, and nobody from Marvel is literally saying anything. It's literally just people with their rumors flying around. So I'm just like, I'm just gonna be quiet. Like that cast list that came out for Fantastic Four where they had Margot Robbie as Sue Storm, and I was like, Marvel ain't tell y'all this. Shut up.
That's funny.
Yes. Somebody said the Deadpool rumors are as annoying as the Multiverse of Madness rumors. I'm telling you, I'm so sick of seeing Deadpool rumors. I'm sick of seeing. I skip over them every
You
single
know
time.
what's crazy?
I
I haven't
know.
seen them. Like they don't. They
They
don't.
pa-
I
I
never
have
seen.
to, because it's always those fan made Marvel accounts. So I have to mute those accounts because they just post stuff and people are like, "Oh my god, I'm so excited." And I'm like, "Marvel ain't said a word. So what are y'all talking about? Marvel ain't said
What
shit."
y'all excited about?
Just like
You said you gotta get.
because they're doing a Hunchback of Notre Dame live action, and Josh
Mm,
Gad is supposed to
I don't know about
be
that.
a producer, and they released a cast list. Is this fan made Disney page released this cast list, and it was a poster, and Josh Gad shared it because he liked the poster, and he's looking at it and he's like, "Oh, this isn't even real," and I'm like, "That's not real. You're not supposed to be fucking in it, and your name is first."
That's funny.
I hate Screen Rant. I hate what is it, Geek Robot. I hate IGN. I hate y'all know I hate PBR. PBR is
I mean,
garbage amongst fucking
these
garbage.
are these are these are these are strong words you use.
Hatred because
Hater.
they're awful. They know what they're talking about. Literally, one of the things that CBR and Screen Rant shared, they both did it. They shared an article, or they wrote an article, whatever, about Kevin Feige. So I think it was before Black Panther came out, and it was about Kevin Feige talking about the recasting of T'Challa. Mind you,
Mhm.
he said this 2 years ago that they were not going to recast this. CBR and Screen Rant ran this report like they just talked to this man yesterday.
Clickbait, literally
It was like
clickbait.
Kevin Feige is not going to recast T'Challa. He said that 2 years ago when y'all said it. Why are you running it again? Oh, you wanted to run it back.
Because yeah,
You don't have anything new to say, so you just wanted to run it back. Let's be serious. Let's be serious. But anyway, so on to the anime portion. Hell's Paradise.
hold on, wait a second. For some odd reason, I keep on getting a delay on my video, so I hear you. I hear what you're saying twice.
Oh, I said Hell's Paradise. Did he? Did he leave? Let's try that again. Because he just left me. Oh, thank you for the roses. You're the best. I saw both of my sisters came in here. Hello to both of my sisters. Can you hear me
Okay,
now?
there we go. We back popping.
Okay.
Yes, yes,
I
yes, yes.
said
Now I ain't got
Hell's
no delay now because
Paradise.
I was like, why I hear this make delay?
Hell's
Hell's
Paradise.
Paradise. Oh, well, let's talk about it.
Oh.
Another whitehead goon. Okay, another whitehead goon. Okay, Lord Jesus Christ. Okay, let's
Listen,
let's talk about. I'm a I'm a mess his name up, but I'm gonna call him G. Listen, first episode of Hell's Paradise. Damn, Mama, what's going on?
they're barking at things in the house. I guess I don't. Continue. Shut
Oh,
up,
things in the house.
girl.
Hey, you can't be getting loud.
Jesus.
Okay, okay, okay,
Okay.
okay. Animal abuse.
Continuing on. You were saying.
Okay, yeah. Um, Hell's Paradise right now is probably outside of One Piece and Demon Slayer, like the best thing smoking right now.
I am truly really enjoying Hell's Paradise. Hell's Paradise just when it first when I saw it because somebody had shared a clip of it on here on TikTok, and I was like, that looks like fun. What is that? And nobody ever said the title or anything like that. So I just happened to be scrolling through Crunchyroll and I was like, oh shit, that looks like the clip that somebody had shared. And I
Yeah.
started watching it and I said, yep, I'm gonna stick right here for a good minute. And this is after me watching High Card. We'll get to High Card in a minute because High Card is fucking phenomenal. But I have
Mm.
not truly enjoyed another anime since High Card. until I got to Hell's Paradise and Heavenly Delusion.
Listen, I haven't got the high card yet, but I seen those clips and I was like, did this did this did this nigga just throw the card up and it just? I was like, wait a
Listen,
second,
High
this
Card
different.
is shit. I'm telling you, High Card is so fucking good. It is so fucking good.
Hold on, now we gotta go back to
Okay, Hell's
Hell's
Paradise
Paradise.
first, and then we'll go to High Card.
Listen, let's get the Hell's Paradise. Okay, first of all, listen. I mean, how much can we talk about it? Like, how in depth can we get into it? I mean,
I
because I
don't know
mean,
if anybody has watched it, so I can't say that we can say like a bunch of shit. But I have recommended it to people. I know some people have started it. I know a couple of people are all cut up. I have to watch the last new episode. I haven't watched that one yet.
well, I'm watching the dub, and the dub is like the subs and the dub is like literally one episode apart. So I'm on episode 9 right now. So you on episode 10.
Yeah, so I haven't watched. Actually, I haven't watched episode 9 yet. So I'm on 9 and 10.
Okay, yeah. Well, I'm on episode 9. I think not think about. I think episode 9 for me or 10 is out right now. So you be on 11. Um, just like I'm just trying to figure out like where y'all at. Like I need y'all to get some more information on where they sent y'all to because
The
I mean I don't
island is great. Like it is fucking wild, honestly. And
listen.
I knew so, and I actually kind of felt bad. So like he wasn't just like her mentor. He was more her friend, the one who got
Mhm.
killed by the giant. He was kind of like a friend to her versus everybody else who was trying to get her to not do the job, and he was kind of pushing her towards doing the job. And
Yes.
he didn't even get a chance to. I was like, we didn't get to see no skill from him or nothing.
Are you talking about the which one are we talking about? Because a lot of people
The one who
died.
got killed by when they got to the island, the one who was in charge of the giant baby van, and he got kicked into the tree.
Yeah, oh Lord Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
Listen, he got
I was like, we didn't get to see
obliterated.
no skill from him.
Obliterated.
We didn't get
Listen,
to
I'm
see
not gonna
shit.
lie to you. This is what I tell everybody. This is what I tell everybody. Don't get attached to nobody. don't get don't be like,
I mean,
oh,
and
I like them.
I can't
No,
even
no.
like when I tell people that they're like, "Oh, we read ahead." I ain't read shit. I'm just telling you now. Don't get attached to nobody. And it was really giving me.
Unless
No, actually, that's the other one. That's the other one. We can go to it. But it's. I would say right now it's a solid 10 out of 10. Like there's nothing wrong with it with me.
I listen, I put one of my friends she kinda like she hits me up. They boiling. She hits me up and oh, what anime you got for me? And I said, watch Hell's Paradise. Watch Hell's Paradise right now. She's like, oh, okay, cool.
Hell's Paradise.
So 5 minutes later, she said, boy, what you got me watching? It's off the chain. She said, boy, what you
Okay,
she stayed up
so
all night.
have you watched Heavenly Delusion?
No, I have not seen it yet.
Okay, so I recommended Heavenly Delusion because I did all three of them in one video. I did Heavenly Delusion, Hell's Paradise, and High Card all in one video. So Heavenly Delusion is on Hulu, but it's under its Japanese name, so I have to actually send you the Japanese name because I don't remember what the Japanese name is.
Right.
And somebody started watching it and they're like, you did not prepare me for this. I was like, look, I'm sorry. Heavenly Delusion very much gives me Promised Neverland vibes, mainly because it's like a group of people stuck in a facility, like a group of kids stuck in a facility that they are calling heaven, and then it's another group of people in like this post-apocalyptic world outside of that, and there are monsters. It's just minus this facility selling kids to be eaten. But it was giving me very much Promised Neverland vibes, and it's actually really enjoyable, kind of heavy. And it does tackle some really good things. Like one of the characters, she identifies as a he, and then they get into an explanation of why that is, and that she's not really the guy that she's with, sister, and that she's his security guard, and how we get into that. Like, it's so fucking good. It's almost kind of like it's Promised Neverland mixed with the heaviness of Devilman Crybaby.
I need to. You said it's on Hulu?
It's on Hulu, but it's under its Japanese name, and I don't remember what the Japanese name is. Like Tengoku something.
I can look. I can look it up. I can look it up. It's okay.
Yeah.
I'll look it up.
But
Yeah.
that one is very good. And then,
Yeah.
of course,
And they had-
High Card is here.
Okay. Let's talk about High Card. What's the run down the story for these ninjas?
So basically,
Run it down.
High Card is it's the 52 playing cards, and each card gives the user a power. And there's a group of people who are their front is that they are card salesmen. They go try to find the cards and gather them for the king or whatever, because the king wants them. So they are hired by the king to go get these cards, and they're going up against a group of people who are basically like the fucking cartel, who already have some cards, and their card players are strong as shit. Okay, so you have the newcomer.
So who's the bad guy?
Huh?
It's giving Bongo Stray Dogs. What is?
So yeah,
who the bad guys is?
that's the vibes
king?
that I kind of got too. So the newcomer has, and he is one hell of a shot with his gun. Chris Redgrave, who is my favorite, I believe he has the 3 of clubs. I want to say that that's the card that he has, but he can't die as long as his card, like he can die, but he can revive himself as long as his card is active when he gets shot or killed or whatever. The Ace of Spades is my bitch. I fucking love her. She's peace and love, and she's got 2 different personalities. They try to get her to not activate her card, because when she activates her card, she becomes a murderer. The rich boy who funds all of them, his card power is never no money. So he always has money, and his money purchases weapons. His money purchases fucking weapons and vehicles and all kinds of shit. He purchased a Gatling gun or a grenade launcher like in the middle of a fight. That was like, I'm gonna stay here. I binged it and I finished it in like 2 days, and they already have a season 2 ready to go. They got approved for a season 2. It came out in March. I think it's like 12 episodes, 10, 12 episodes. It got approved for season 2. Season 2 is on the way. And this came out in like January, March, something like that. It's new as fuck. And the animation is phenomenal.
Oh, okay.
And the show is good.
Yeah, I seen the look. Oh, okay. I got Crunchyroll there, so I can go ahead and lock that in.
Yeah, High Card is really good. One of my friends said that they haven't watched anything since High Card because they can't find anything as good. I was like, see, I have Hell's Paradise and I have Heavenly Delusion to back me up. So those are my 3 right now. But High Card, I could rewatch High Card over and over again. But of course,
I'm about to check that out.
We do have new episodes of Naruto coming out, by the way.
We didn't ask for that.
It's the one. Yes, we did for Minato. It's Minato's life. It's like 4 episodes about his dad. We actually did ask for that because they did say that somebody just made a post the other day. For the first time in 10 years since 2013, Attack on Titan, One Piece, Naruto, and Bleach are going to be on in the same fucking week.
Attack on Titan, they just need to give us a movie.
This is the last part. They'll be done.
And give it up.
Yeah.
Give up.
Last part.
Because the
and then
fact
you
that
have the
they
big 3.
listen, the fact that they dragged this season 4 for 2 years, and it's not like you was dragging it like it's just like long, like on some One Piece shit. You were like season 4, part 1. Season 4, part 2. Season 4, part 3.
To be finished. That is what I read. Is that they were waiting for the manga to be finished on top.
The manga been done. The manga been done.
On top of whatever delays they have. Okay, so relax. Get off of their head, okay?
What delays?
They'll
What
be done.
delays? Because the manga been done. The manga I've been
But
knowing
they
the
had
end
animation. They
of
had
this for a
animation
long time.
delays. You're doing too much. Now, hell, I can do.
No. First of all, no, we're not gonna sit there and defend these niggas. You
No,
have
they're gonna be done. There's no
12
point to
episode
be mad about it. It's
breakdowns.
gonna be finished.
No,
It'll
because
be done.
I'm not gonna
The
run to watch it
point
no more. Because I'm
the
not gonna run
point
to watch
was
it no
this
more.
was an exciting time for OG anime people because we have the big three and Attack on Titan on in the same week since 2013. 10 years.
Listen, I'm not even gonna cap to you, okay? I'm not running to go see this 4-part Minato, blah blah
I
blah
am.
blah. What's he doing?
I want to see these episodes for Naruto's dad because I want to see what it is that they're doing. And
What is he
Naruto's dad
doing?
has been a fan favorite for forever.
That's great and all, but what is he doing? Like in 4 episodes, what you
Don't
gonna
know.
do?
You gotta watch the episodes to know.
When he stopped the war the first
You
time,
gotta
when he
watch the
stopped the
episodes to know.
man,
I'm not a psychic and I
Alice,
don't work there.
man, I let you tell you he's a psychic. You know it all.
I've never told you that
Nobody
I
that
was a
crap.
psychic ever in life.
Nobody that care about the crap.
Don't do
Now that
that.
new Bleach, I'm definitely excited about that new Bleach.
Yeah, so we got Bleach
Definitely.
going on. We got One Piece will still be on because it'll be on for forever. And then Naruto, of course.
Hey, well, I mean, the manga's taking a pause because Oda got to get surgery, but
And yes,
yeah,
one of the
yeah.
people who commented in the comment section said that he is the most anticipated story in the Naruto story in the timeline. He is. People have been asking for some kind of background story or like when they did the little piece on Sasuke when they were going back, not Sasuke, but Kakashi when they were going back and they mentioned things that Minato has done. People have been asking for forever for us to have substance, add substance to what the fuck you're talking about. So now that they are, I'm very happy. 4 episodes might not be enough, but it'll give me what I'm probably asking for.
The
So
fact that it's 4 episodes, I know that it ain't like like it's not
I
going to
feel like, and it's
satisfy.
gonna be in the new animation because they are also reanimating some scenes for the 20th anniversary. So I know it's going to be in the new animation style that they got going on, and I'm sitting here like I feel like we're gonna want more. These
That's what
four
I'm saying.
episodes
Like four
are gonna be
episodes, you're
so
gonna give
good.
us 4 episodes. Like, okay, guys, we're done.
I
How can
mean,
we be
but
done?
Castlevania did
What the
that.
fuck?
Netflix did that with Castlevania. They gave us 3 episodes in the first season. And I was like,
But
excuse you?
well, I can't say that nothing about that because I didn't watch them all until it was done. So yeah.
So I think it's gonna be really good. I'm very excited. I'm also excited for Jujutsu Kaisen to come back on. I'm ready.
Yes,
I'm ready. I'm
man, I
ready.
knew the Jujutsu Kaisen. Listen, let me tell you the Jujutsu Kaisen universe right now is going super live.
It is, and I am so ready. Hello, Queen of Anime. That's funny. I just really think that this block. Oh, did you also hear that they're going to be doing? Adult Swim has marked off a block for Billy and Mandy, Dexter's Lab, Courage and Cowardly Dog, Ed and Eddie during the
Whoa,
week. They
whoa,
took the 6 o'clock slot.
whoa, whoa.
They took the six
Uh,
o'clock slot.
damn, not the
And
classics, the
I did
big
say
class.
that you
Like the
can
we
watch
talking about
those
the
things on
originals.
HBO Max, on Max, HBO Max, whatever. You can watch them on HBO Max. But for the people, of course, who don't have HBO Max, the Adult Swim did take the 6 o'clock block, and they have Courage the Cowardly Dog, Ed, Ed and Eddie, Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy, Dexter's Lab, and they
So
might
are
pull
these
some
like
more
are they the OG shows or are they like redoing them?
the OG shows.
They redoing them? Oh, okay, the
Yeah,
OG shows. Okay, cool.
yeah. So they're gonna pull those and put them in that throwback block that they got, and they said they might add more like Johnny Bravo, fucking Cow and Chicken, shit like that. So they might
Okay,
be able to
I
add some
might be
more,
able to
but right
live.
now probably not. I don't know.
They got to go grab SWAT cats.
But I mean, well,
That's bro. That show need a remake,
because
man. That show need a remake.
Adult Swim is on Max. So whatever they have on Max, they can probably go ahead and put on the Cartoon Network throwback block that they're doing. So Johnny Bravo's on
Right.
there, fucking Cow and Chicken's on there, I think. They
SWAT
are
cats, man.
doing,
They
I did
need a
hear that they
remake.
are redoing Biker Mice from Mars.
What?
I did hear that they are redoing Biker Mice from Mars. They do. Somebody
Listen,
agreed with you. They do need to redo SWAT Cats.
they
I
need.
feel like I
We've
heard
been
that they were
needing
going
that
to do
since.
that,
You know
and
what?
then somebody else said Samurai
I can.
Jack. Samurai
I
Jack
will watch that.
is.
Man. I will watch the remake of
I would watch
Samurai
Samurai
Jack.
Jack.
I will watch the.
Yeah,
I will
Biker
watch the
Mice
remake
from
of that.
Mars, SWAT
I
Cats,
don't know that person.
fucking Samurai Jack. I would absolutely love to see them bring back Mike, Lou, and Og. I know that's like super ominous, but I fucking love that show.
Listen, I got a question for you because this is something that's kind of been like going across my. For some odd reason, I was at work and just thought about this in my heart, and we need these. And I'm trying to figure out who can I trust with this, and they gonna do it justice.
What is it?
Who, if let's just say hypothetically, let's say hypothetically, you had $300 million.
Okay.
Who would you get to make Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: The Last Ronin?
Like to do it like a director
Like the director, like director wise, like who the first, who's your guy you're trusted with this story?
to do the Last Ronin.
Yes, because you got to be like dark. This is a dark story,
It is a dark story.
so I need somebody who gonna give it to me like, damn.
I would not do Zack Snyder because Zack Snyder's storytelling is trash. His special effects are good, but his storytelling is not.
Listen, if you ain't seen Last Ronin, like as far as like rated in the comics, like if you're
Yeah, I
just
read
not
the
watching on
comics
the
for
movie
Last
screen,
Ronin. I read the comics for
yeah, that's
Last
what I'm
Ronin.
saying. Like if you
I would
haven't, if
say
you have,
somebody said whoever did John Wick. I forget who that is, but um,
listen, whoever did, if the dude who did John Wick is doing this Ninja Turtles movie, Lord Jesus Christ, niggas gonna die.
so I would say the person who did John Wick. I agree. I would also take that person with the assistance. If it was like special effects, I would say Zack Snyder on special effects because his effects are perfection. Like his effects are great.
I ain't gonna lie,
Um,
I like James Gunn.
I do like James
I
Gunn,
really
but I would actually like to see a black director do it. So I would say Ryan Coogler.
Ryan Coogler.
Ryan Coogler,
Ooh,
yes. Ryan and his
ooh.
brother actually, because they both did Creed 3. I would put that on their on their plate.
They produced it.
Uh, his brother, yeah,
'Cause
his
I
brother, him
know.
and his brother produced it. Michael B. Jordan directed it, but because Ryan Coogler is such like a really good director, and his brother is also really good, I would
Mhm.
say him and his brother team on Ninja Turtle: The Last Ronin. I think that
Listen,
would be good.
listen, I love
Christopher Nolan did
anything
dark
Ninja
things.
Turtles. I
I like
love.
Christopher Nolan too. Christopher Nolan does really good dark things because he's doing Oppenheimer.
I, I've heard that. I've heard that before, and I like what they like. I mean, they got new Ninja Turtles coming out. Like, we need that last Ronin. We
We do
need that.
because The Last Ronin is probably one of the best storylines that they have done, and I really enjoyed that book. Sorry, phone call. I have enjoyed
I know you good.
the things that they did with that. Um, 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 the things that they if I hung up the first time, why would you call me back again? Anyway, I have
Hotline
enjoyed
bling.
the thing.
Hotline bling.
I've enjoyed the things that they did with that. I took a guess on who the last Ronin was, and I was correct. I was actually surprised that I was right, but I was fucking correct. And then how it all
Well, when I
happens.
when I was when I read when I cause I kind of just read bits and pieces of it, and I think someone came out and told me like I was very mad, and I was like, why would you say that? But just the story in general of all of the brothers dying but one, and now this other one that kind of went on some Batman shit, like and like the whole time you don't even know who it is, and it's like, oh, is it him? Oh, because the way they do it is like it's like it could be any of them,
Right.
but they just on some like I'm like I said, man, let me find out Donatello went to the dark side. Let me find-
You know what I feel like they should also do, just based on how good the story was? Fucking the trial of Magneto. Just as a separate story, doesn't have to be related to anything.
Mhm.
But the trial of Magneto was so fucking good and continues to prove my point to this day. And I just really think that that would be good. They could animate it if they want to, but just for it to be put to the screen, I would absolutely love for them to do that.
Mhm.
Because the trial of Magneto is a good ass read. If you've never read it, I highly recommend reading the trial of Magneto because it is very good and it's separate from a lot of the stories because it has more to do with Wanda than anything else, but it also helps people understand how powerful this bitch is.
Yeah.
I am excited for X-Men 97. X-Men 97 is coming soon. I think it's either at the end of this year or it's like next year, but it's coming super soon. So X-Men 97, I'm ready.
Is that
Speaking of
comic or
Speaking of X Men, I did watch X Men 1, 2, and 3, the original triple threat. Okay,
the
I
OGs?
I
Okay.
don't know if I wanted to just make myself feel old because it came out 20 years ago, 23 years ago, but whatever.
Damn.
So I was watching X2 yesterday, and you remember when in X2 when Mystique broke into that building dressed as Lady Death or disguised as Deathstrike, and she went to the computer to see what maximum security prison they had Magneto in.
Mhm.
Okay, so I paused it on the list that she was on. It was the list of names. She didn't really dally throughout the names, but it was all of the names of the mutants that they had in high security prisons. And Remy LeBeau is on that list. Both Guthries are on that list. So Paige and her brother. Both Maximoffs are on
Mhm.
that list, and this is before she stopped being a mutant. So both Maximoffs are in high security prison.
Okay.
Uh, Jamie Braddock's is also in high security prison. Kevin McTaggart. I'm sitting here like, how did I never pay attention to this list before? Because that is just like one of the
Well,
biggest fucking Easter eggs that I've ever seen, and I did not see these people's names as many times as I've seen X2. I was not paying attention to them people's names.
I don't think. I mean, really. I mean, it was X2 came out. We was like what 10?
I mean, but I've still watched it since then. Like, I mean, it was still damn near 20 years ago, but I still watched it since then. And so I was retwisting my hair, and I just happened to look at the screen, and I saw Remy LeBeau's name on there, and I was like, huh? I was like, pause. Let's go back and see who's on this list. And I'm just looking down. I'm like, these are all like some of the most powerful mutants. Period. And then of course I got down to the Maximoff. So I said, oh yeah, they had her on here when she was still a mutant before they retconned her ass in 2007.
Well, I say. I mean, where the hell you think they gonna have Magneto at?
Yeah, they had
Hell, he
everybody
might have been
at
in their
high
eyes.
security prison. I was like, God damn.
I mean, the fact that y'all got these motherfuckers in jail is like, oh wow. Who did y'all send to go get them?
That's what I said. Who did you send
Like, I
to
mean,
go
that
get
you
these
might need to
people?
go. I ain't gonna lie, that'd be a good idea for a movie. Like, kind of do have that little flashback and go down that list and like, who who went and picked them up?
Yeah. Jubilee. Jubilee. Jubilee was actually sitting next to Rogue in class when she was
They
doing her
still didn't do,
classes.
and they still didn't,
They
and
showed
they still
her in
didn't do
class
no.
next to her. I didn't
They
notice
still
that
didn't do
either
no.
until I re-looked at it and I was actually looking at it. So, okay.
Mm-mm.
Oh, Loki comes out this year too.
Yeah.
Loki comes out in October.
Okay, so with Loki coming out in October, what they gonna do with Jonathan Majors?
We're not talking about that because his court date is not until like July. So don't nobody know. We ain't talking about that. Hi, Lulu. Um, but Loki, I believe, comes out in
Okay.
October. We have Secret Invasion coming out this month on the 21st. We have Blue Beetle coming out August 18th.
Are you gonna watch the Flash?
Nope. Did you see me purposely not mention it? Did you see me purposely not mention that movie?
Listen,
Look, when we
I
went to go
cannot.
see Transformers and the trailer came on, because there were so many people, like the whole family's right there, I didn't want to get up. I put my phone in front of my face and I was playing a card game on my phone and I didn't look up from my phone screen one time because I'm not doing it. I can't. I don't care. I can't care and I refuse to care. So I was like, no, we're good.
Listen,
And as soon as it went off, I put my phone back in my purse. And my brother was like, really? Mm-hmm. I haven't watched a
I'm
single
trying to.
trailer. I'm not gonna.
I mean, I see the trailer a lot, and it's just like I'm
I'm
not gonna
ready for
lie
Blue
to you.
Beetle though.
Deep down in my
I think
heart,
Blue
I
Beetle's
want to
gonna be
watch
great.
it. That's coming out what end of the month, right?
What?
The Blue Beetle. That's coming out end of the month, right? The
Beetle
next month.
is August 18th.
Oh damn, I'm
Beetle
way
is
off.
August
Okay.
18th. So we got a pretty good timeline going here. So we have Secret Invasion, then we have Blue Beetle, then we have Loki, and I don't think we have anything coming out in December that I remember. I don't know what they're doing with Aquaman.
Mm,
Oh, and just FYI, if you haven't seen Shazam, Shazam was so bad.
mm, I like Shazam. I like the first
Shazam
movie.
who?
Now Shazam
Who?
2, it wasn't Shazam 1.
Shazam
And
2 was so bad. Shazam 1 I liked. Shazam 2 was
now
not good.
I'm trying to say I'm trying to say positive things about it. So
Okay, you try it. You go ahead and attempt to do that. Mm-hmm.
um it had Wonder
Yeah,
Woman in it for 2 seconds.
it did for no reason. For
they needed
exactly no reason. It had her in there.
they
Yep.
they needed star power. Um
Or maybe it's DC's fault because DC was fucking up before The Rock ever said anything. DC had quite literally already fired Henry Cavill before his appearance in Black Adam even happened.
which
He
now
fired that
you
man
know what?
twice.
I'm trying to figure out, okay, y'all did all this to do what? Like you
Well, they
had now I like the
for
black
the movies, so they can't just not release them. How they did
well no,
Batgirl, I
I
think, was
like
absolute garbage. But whatever. We ain't gonna talk about that.
I
Um,
liked Black Adam. I liked that movie
I
actually.
liked Black Adam.
I thought it was a good
I liked
movie.
Black Adam. I didn't care for the Superman Black Adam showdown that happened at the end. I didn't really talk about that, but I liked the movie. I thought the movie was pretty good. He did.
Well,
The Rock
I
did
will
shoot
say
himself
this.
in the foot with whatever the fuck he was trying to talk about, but in general, I thought Black Adam was pretty good. And had they
What was
have
he trying to do?
he was trying I don't know what he tried to do. It was like a bunch of just speculation and whatever deal he was trying to pushed through where it would be related to Shazam, but also like just like it was so many things that were coming in, and it was just like way too much, and they just shut him down at it and was like no, and that pissed him off, of course, so he had words, and then they were like double no and fuck you too type thing. So but then it's like it just kind of ruined for everybody else, because then you have Shazam, who doesn't do anything with anybody, and then but they had already fired Henry Cavill before The Rock even actually said anything. So it was like, what were y'all going to do? Like, what was the point in y'all doing that if y'all were going to fire Henry Cavill anyway? Like, what was the point of that part?
I'm not gonna lie to you. It looked good. it, it
As
did
I'm
look
saying, it
good.
looked good, and then y'all ain't gonna do nothing with it because you fired him before the movie even came out. So that was weird. And then the whole thing with the Black Superman part just it's driving me crazy, because they have Superman
Listen,
Legacy coming out, and then they also think that simultaneously they should also have Black Superman, but it shouldn't be one of the Black Superman who already exists and has a story. It should be Clark Kent, but black, with the same exact story, but he's black, instead of doing Val Zod or Calvin Ellis, who exist and have their own story thing going on,
listen.
which makes
Let's
sense.
let's let's let let's be honest. In Hollywood right now, that's their fixes everything. Make them black.
But
Make
that,
him
and that's what I'm saying is like they said that one originally when Falcon and Winter Soldier changed over to Captain America and Winter Soldier, and it was them basically saying, "Oh well, we can do the exact same thing, but you're not doing the exact same thing because Sam Wilson is still Sam Wilson. He's just also taking over the mantle of Captain America like he did in the comic books because
Mhm.
it's there. But he stayed the Falcon for a while too, and still had his own original set of things. He still had his own story. It was still separate. It wasn't them going, "Hi, my name is Steve Rogers, and I am also African American." No, it's not that. You
And
would literally be like, "Hey, my name is Clark Kent. Oh, my name is also Clark Kent. I'm just black." What? No,
they think
they do not.
I
They
know
do
for
not
a fact
think
in
twice
Hollywood.
at Warner Brothers. I'm pretty sure. The only
No,
comic
there's
book
no.
accurate things that I've seen from Warner Brothers and DC is Doom Patrol. Doom Patrol is the most comic book accurate TV show that I've seen from them, period.
Did you
And
see
it's
who
good.
they're casting as a Swamp Thing?
Did I see or did they say?
I think I might have like just somebody was running down like everything that was happening like
There's
Marvel DC.
something, which I think is fine. I didn't see if they cast anybody for it. So, excuse me, I was gross.
I can't remember his name, and I'm not gonna butcher his name because you're not gonna get up there and have
I
me
mean,
lying. So yeah.
Swamp Thing didn't really get off the ground before they canceled it. They canceled it before the first episode even came out, so they just went ahead and put out all the episodes. So them recasting Swamp Thing is not a bother to me because they didn't even let Swamp Thing get off the ground. Because literally, the guy who created Swamp Thing was like, "This is Swamp Thing, and we're thinking about doing Justice League Dark," and they were like, "No." Then here comes James Cameron or whatever his name is. Who was it? Was it James Cameron?
I don't
It was
know.
somebody.
Was it? Tell
And
us.
oh no, it was J.J. Abrams. Then J.J. Abrams comes out and goes, "Hey, I want to do Justice League Dark," and they're like, "Yes." Then why did you cancel Swamp Thing? It was part of Justice League Dark. My confusion.
Mm-hmm.
I
It's
don't
odd.
understand.
It's very
Odd as
odd.
fuck. It was so weird, and I'm like, okay,
You
it's
know what I
okay.
think? You know what I think? You know what I think DC need? I think DC need just like a not just a regular guy who's
They
really
have James
into
Gunn.
DC. A
And
regular
so
guy.
I'm fine with the things that James Gunn is doing, especially when it comes to obscure characters like the Creature Commandos. Creature Commandos as an animated is fucking amazing, and they have some of the Marvel cast, which is really cool because he's still tight with them, and they don't have a problem sharing actors. So I love that he's doing Creature Commandos. I don't love that he's redoing Superman because get off that shit. I do love that Blue Beetle is going to be his first movie of the DCU. I love that. That we're starting off with diversity. Yes. And then he's got some other
They're not
things.
never gonna let go of Batman and Superman.
Huh? Huh?
They're not never gonna let go of Batman and Superman. Like,
We're not gonna talk about Batman versus Superman. They're doing whatever they're doing, and I understand having to reestablish the universe that you're now making, which is fine, but please keep it consistent.
how many times you gonna reestablish it though?
Listen, I mean, but now you have to because we are starting off an entirely different universe. This is no longer the Snyderverse. This is the actual DCU. It's not the DCEU, it's DCU. So now you have to establish Superman. Now you have to establish Batman. You have to establish Flash, Wonder Woman. You have to establish whoever the fuck you're going to be using. One thing that I didn't really understand was using the Authority before you use the Justice League or even the Justice Society, but that's just me. I do like the Authority. That's fine. Whatever the fuck it is that you're doing. So as long
You
as
know what
they
DC
are
would
good, consistent, make sense, and have a story, he's been learning from Kevin Feige from all these years, so he knows what he's doing. We're just gonna trust the process.
you know what DC reminds me of? Have you seen you've seen the last Guardians of the Galaxy, right?
Mhm.
DC reminds me of the main villain who, like, when things aren't going quite perfectly, I'm gonna restart a new world, blow
Yep.
this one up, boom.
But you know what? They do that
What?
in the comic books. Every time something is going amiss, their exact thing is to just kill the continuity and start again. And they either do it by destroying the entire world or killing the Justice League. The Justice League has died like 10 times, okay?
Yeah. So really, D, DC
That's
stayed
all
true
they
to the
do every
comics.
time. So,
DC
but
stayed
Marvel does it too. Marvel does it too. In the comic books, they kill a bunch of people, and then they like M Day killed everybody, and then they just started it over. Be like the first person and be like, "Oh, we're starting it over now," and then they do it every time. Every time something's not going their way, they just go, "Here is our escape plan button. Blow it up."
Well, at least that translated over to the movies. Blow it up.
Right.
Blow.
Blow it up. Just blow it up.
Just
But
the movies ain't getting them ready. Blow it up. Hey, let's make
look,
Superman black.
can we
That's
hire Michael
perfect.
Bay because we need to blow it all up every time?
Facts.
But do we have anything else? Because I'm hungry and I'm about to go make me some food.
I see just Spider Man. We talk about Transformers.
We talked about Transformers.
Um,
We talked about anime, and then we spent the last few
we
minutes
did
going
talk
off
about anime.
topic
Now
from
I
comic
will
books.
say this. We always do that. I'm gonna say about I
We do.
seen Fast X. I don't know if you've seen Fast X. I know this has nothing to do with
Hi,
nothing.
Natalie. I love my best friend.
But
Sorry.
super spoiler. You got friends?
Fuck you. See, I should have ended the live right there. Like, at the time, I know you. I am so sick of you.
But no, I'm gonna say this before we get off the line. Okay. I don't know what Fast and Furious is doing, but Lord Jesus Christ, nobody brings people back to life quicker than Fast and Furious.
I
I
swear
don't
to
know if you've
God.
seen Fast and Furious.
I haven't seen it.
Have you seen the last one? Well, it's been 2 weeks, so I feel comfortable saying this.
Yeah, you can
They
go.
done brought back Hans. They done brought back Hans' girlfriend, and I'm like, I knew it. No one really dies. No one really dies. I promise you.
Shut up.
Let Paul Walker come back.
Well, he's not dead.
They done dug.
He just
He's
left.
not. I
Technically, he's
promise
not
you.
dead. He just left.
Somebody said this. Somebody said this. I promise you. They said in the last movie, I promise you, someone's gonna be driving Brian's car. Oh, Brian, and they're not gonna show a face, but like, oh, Brian
I
came and
mean,
saved
they
us.
did
Oh my
use
god.
his brother and some CGI for the last scene, for when he left. So it's not like they can't. It is a possibility that they're going to do that. But I did see a couple of memes where they're like, "What movie is it that they're going to be driving the
Listen, somebody
Transformers?"
said. Somebody,
They're a team
listen,
of
I'm really
Transformers.
waiting. I'm waiting on Dom's car. The fast former.
Yeah, they said they're like, what movie
Oh
is it
my
that they're going to
god!
start going with the Transformers? I said, please don't give them any more ideas because I'm sick.
I promise you.
Honestly,
Listen, I ain't gonna lie to you. I'll watch it.
I'd
I
watch
need
it because
Dom to
it's
be riding Optimus.
I'd watch it because it's the
It's all about
Transformers.
family. I, at this
And
point,
then
I
him,
mean,
yeah,
they
him and
doing it.
Dom. It would be Dom and Optimus Prime giving speeches, talking about working together and
No,
family.
it's all about
Please,
family.
to save their home. Please.
That I mean, why are y'all homes even getting? Let let somebody steal the Allspark, and they frame Dom. Optimus think
Somebody
he got it. He's like, I don't. You're coming after my family. And Optimus like, you got
somebody
the
said the
Allspark.
Avengers versus the family. Please. I'm sick. It's gonna come to that now. Shit. Because then
Now I'm
we're
not
gonna
gonna lie to
go
you.
to fucking it's gonna be G.I. Joe, the Transformers, and the fucking family, and they're gonna fight Omicron again. I
You
can't do
mean
it anymore.
Unicron? Did
Unicron,
somebody?
Omicron. Wait, look, the Unicron and something else joined, and he became Omicron. Okay,
Oh, okay. Well, okay. You
since
know
that's
what?
how
On the
these
side
fucking
note,
stories
I'm
are
gonna
about to
say this.
start working.
Let's say that I'm gonna say this before we get off this live. This is who I need Transformers to bring, like, not bring back, but I need them to bring him out. They need to bring out Ultra Magnus. I don't know
Nope.
why in all the movies they ain't brought Ultra Magnus out. Quit playing and go get that man, brother.
Yep. Dinner's ready. Mom made gumbo and jambalaya, and I'm about to go eat me some jambalaya.
No, 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 no. Hey, hey, don't get off the live. Listen, grab the phone. Let go down there. Let me see that bowl. Let me see
No.
that. Let me see.
Mm-mm.
So, okay, I'm gonna
The
call mom
phone
myself
actually needs to
because.
go on charger.
Well, okay, don't worry. I'm gonna call mom myself because. You know.
Anyway, thank you guys for tuning in. I am going to put this on the YouTube channel um, for you guys to see later, and we're probably going to be back next Sunday around the same
Next
time.
Sunday, same time. You know, give us your Sundays. That's all we ask. That's all
Yep.
we
So
ask. We just want y'all
we're gonna try
Sundays.
to stick to the Sundays. So because this is my
Yeah.
content anyway, where I'm just recording a shit ton of TikToks and getting them all together.
Now
So
I'm not gonna lie. Next Sunday, next Sunday is Father's Day, so I
it
will be
is.
on this live heavily intoxicated.
Well, we can do a
So
Father's Day special on Sunday.
yeah, let's give flowers to all the great fathers in anime and in Marvel and
Anime,
blah
comic
blah. I
books,
mean,
all that jazz. So yeah. So we will see
yeah.
you guys next week. Thank you again for tuning in. Bye. Love you guys.
Alrighty. Bye y'all.